We all face certain challenges when learning how to meditate. For me, when I started meditating 25 years ago, I struggled with restlessness and wanting results too quickly. Others might struggle with distractions, with inability to focus, and so on. The good news, though, is that for all of these issues that we face with meditation, there are simple solutions. And once you know those solutions, it becomes a lot easier to meditate. With that in mind, let me share with you some of the best solutions that I found to the most common challenges with meditation.
Difficulty focusing. Almost everyone struggles to focus at some point, whether it's because of external distractions like environmental noise or your own racing thoughts. The good news is that you can learn to concentrate no matter what. I've even helped people with ADHD, perhaps the mental health condition that has the most impact on focus, to meditate successfully. So how do you do it? Well, to improve, start by reducing external distractions where possible and consider physiological factors. Exercise and limit caffeine. If you're focusing on your breath, try adding a sighing sound. The sound of the sigh gives you more to focus on, plus research shows that sighing by itself helps to alleviate stress. Finally, always be kind to yourself. Remember, this is a journey. Your focus doesn't have to be perfect from the start. Keep practicing. Restlessness and impatience. It's easy to feel restless during meditation. Let's be honest. Most of us are accustomed to overstimulation, such as from movies and video games. Your mind simply is not accustomed to having such a total lack of stimulation as you do when you meditate. And so, when you do meditate, your mind reacts, creating feelings of impatience that might put you off of meditating. When you do experience restlessness or impatience, remind yourself that thoughts and feelings are just temporary and not absolute truths. In Vipassana meditation, we observe thoughts and feelings as they arise and then label them. Research shows that this technique reduces reactivity, meaning you'll be less affected by those thoughts and feelings, and therefore you'll find it easier to focus. Another, less conventional solution is this. When you notice yourself starting to feel impatient, allow yourself to move just a little bit, such as by gently rotating a finger. These slight physical movements help you to release energy, which in turn can reduce restlessness and make it easier to continue meditating. Overactive mind, also known as monkey mind. Many meditators encounter an overactive mind when they close their eyes. This is because when the mind is understimulated, it creates its own stimulation through thoughts and visions. These ruminations can be overwhelming, especially when stress, anxiety, or lack of activity contribute. To manage this, try meditating with your eyes about 20% open. This is what they do in Zazen meditation, the main method used in Zen Buddhism. Keeping your eyes slightly open provides a teensy bit of stimulation for your mind, enough to keep you grounded while not being so much as to distract you. Another technique is yogic pratyahara, where you become mindful of mental nutrition. For instance, you could think of good value mental nutrition as being something like reading a good book, and bad mental nutrition as being something like aimlessly scrolling through social media. Physical discomfort. Discomfort during meditation is common, especially for those with back or knee pain. I'm in my 40s now, and trust me, knee pain is real, especially if I try to kneel to meditate. The good news is that sitting in a formal posture like lotus position is not necessary. In fact, research shows that crossed legs can cause more harm than good. Yes, sit comfortably And do sit with a straight spine because that helps with grounding and focus. But don't ever force yourself into a position that you're not truly comfortable with. If you find sitting on the floor uncomfortable, you can meditate standing up, which is done in Taoist meditation. And you might also like to consider investing in an ergonomic meditation cushion or bench for additional support. Obviously, there will be times when you have to move to alleviate discomfort, such as when your cat sits on your face, and that's totally fine. Finally, there are certain special meditation techniques that can help to manage pain during meditation, but those are quite advanced, so feel free to contact me on thedailymeditation.com if you're interested in learning more. Unrealistic expectations. If you take a look online, you will find many reports of insane things that meditation can supposedly do for you, such as allowing you to levitate because screw gravity, and becoming invisible like you're a Marvel hero. So I am not surprised that many people end up with unrealistic expectations about their meditation practice. Some of the most common unrealistic expectations are expecting instant inner peace, believing you'll have perfect focus, and expecting major changes to your personality overnight. It's usually the immediacy that is the most common mistake. Other than a bit of relaxation, a bit of stress relief, you're not going to get that many benefits of meditation immediately after your first time. In fact, science suggests that to get most of the well-known benefits of meditation, you'll need to meditate for about 20 minutes per day for 6 to 8 weeks.
You now know some of the best solutions to the most common challenges that we face with meditation. But there's a lot more to learn. For starters, I will be uploading a second part to this guide, so make sure that you're subscribed for updates. And to fast track your progress and to begin to really master meditation, join me for private meditation lessons on thedailymeditation.com.